love it here. We come here all the time. We live right around the corner, and anytime we have like a free moment or a play date to meet up with somebody, we always come to this place.
Miss Marcia, she does a great job with the variety of toys she has here. Everything for each sense.
He asked to come to EQ Kids Club, you know, almost every day when he wakes up. So I know it's a special place, and Marcia works really hard in providing just different activities that he's always engaged. He's always excited to be here, like from art to the trains to the trampoline, you know, to the kitchen. All of it is like a whole comprehensive experience.
This place provides a great time, a great opportunity for the kids to play around. It's quite educational, and it involves a lot of scientists, a lot of imaginary play, so the kids can play creativity. So it's like a creative play for them. So my kids like it very much.
It's our favorite place, and I tell everyone I can about it because it's truly unique. In all this area, I think it's the best place to come and get a real dose of true, caring, genuine management, and they really do inspire a lot of learning in people. So it feels like they're an extended part of our family.
They are fun, play-oriented places for them to engage in, but it's so much more than that. It is, you know, without them really knowing, they're learning, they're growing, they're being stimulated that way.
He likes the musical instruments. Over there is in the house, and he likes to play the piano and play the drums. And because he's really like music. Yeah, and also like the trampoline.
They engage with the kids, and everything's always so nice and clean too.
Everything is disinfected, and I watch them walk around and make sure everything is super clean. And when it gets cold out, when it's flu season, that kind of stuff matters to moms like me, because flus and colds and all that kind of stuff, that lasts, and our kids are different kids on that. So I love how clean it is. I love that there are specific stations that are intentional in their play. My son's obsessed with the dinosaur station that's over here. My daughter loves to play with the kitchen area. She loves to shop. They love the little trailer that's in the back. They both love to cook.
I can't say enough about Miss Marcia. She's so friendly, and I love the fact that she's very picky about keeping everything clean, okay, and no chemicals. So I love that. She's on top of it. She takes time to talk to the parents, the moms, takes care of them with the drinks.
Well, about 10 years ago, I started writing children's stories, and I was working in partnership with a few corporations that we began to see that there was a gap in the business world in the area of emotional intelligence. So we were finding that executive leaders, strategic influencers and companies were really lacking that emotional intelligence, and they were losing the engagement of their team. So EQ Kids came about because we really wanted to take our stories, our children's stories, which were making this difference with families and schools and teachers, and we wanted to take it to the next level. We wanted to actually create an environment which was helping children and parents become a little more self-aware, helping them to empathize with their child, and teaching the children also how to empathize with other children and to communicate those feelings. So we created an environment where they get to roam free, they get to choose what they play with, the parent gets to take an interest in what the child is interested in about, not the other way around. We sometimes do find that parents are going, use this color, do it this way, and the child's reaching for the thing that they're interested in or that color that makes them happy. So we try to softly engage our parents by teaching them maybe a different way to ask something, or maybe a different way to learn something about that child. And it's been so much fun. We love what we do here. We have created and designed EQ Kids Club with the mindset that we're creating a sensory experience. So we have designed our playground where we have the lower sensory areas, we have the medium sensory areas, and then we have the high sensory areas, understanding that every child learns differently. For example, their role play. Their role play is building their confidence, they're acting out different parts in their, in real life. They're being very creative and they're using their communication skills when they're being these different individuals, whether you're a chef or you're an explorer or you decide you're going to be a princess in the safari. We also have an augmented reality sandbox. And that sandbox is actually giving their hands and their sensory with their hands is building their cognitive skills. They're actually elevating their creativity and the ability to concentrate in a low sensory environment. This sandbox is calibrated so that it is sensing the height and the depth of the things that the children are making. And that is a wonderful experience for children because they get to then see a result to what they've built. This setting is on the volcanoes. And you can see over in this volcano here, this one's actually erupting because it was built high enough and a hole was created at the top. So once that hole is created at the top and you've built it high enough, you can see that the lava is now the result of that child's play. The more water that we add to the sandbox, the more work the child has to do with their arms. And they don't even realize the exercise that their arms are getting as they're playing. Our ocean mode is going to really teach the children a little bit more about sea life. And once we go to the sea life mode, you can see that they're going to have to use their eyes. They're going to be looking at various sea creatures that are going to join them in their sand play. So this is also another wonderful play on the child's imagination as they're working in an ocean environment.
And well, both my kids love sand a lot, and it's fun for them, like the textures, and then to make connections with that. Yeah, so no, they loved it, and it also opens up creativity. They made volcanoes, and then the light shines down where you can see the lava pouring over.
And my son just thought it was so cool that they could see the volcano exploding. And then we put it on the sea setting, and my daughter thought, there's the fish, there's the turtles. They could just keep waiting for the next thing to appear. And they could build and they could shape, and there's nothing like it.
We did. We played with the volcano and the iSandBOX. Then we were able to switch it to the ice age and the ocean with the sea creatures. So that was really neat. My little boy Arya, he enjoyed it, and he doesn't like to get his hands dirty, but he was really interacting and playing and really curious how it works. So he enjoyed it a lot, which I'm happy.
Well, it's an incredible new educational feature that brings kind of a classroom feel to EQ Kids Club. They get more information about things that they wouldn't normally in a setting that feels like play to them. So they absorb it a lot faster. And Madison kept asking, why her volcano's not working, and then to actually feel what it feels like to build the volcano, to build it higher, and to see the color changes as you build it. I think it really registered a lot more than if I were to explain it in a book per se, or if she watched it on TV.
We've created not only an environment for parents and children to learn about each other and to leave EQ Kids having learned a little something different using new techniques or parenting tools like our books, our music that we create, the educational toys, and that they actually leave EQ Kids having a better parenting experience, remembering how fun it is, remembering what they're passionate about, and do their children know what they're passionate about? Because that's what we all should remember, no matter what job we do or how old we get, but it's about what we're passionate about.
So I just love this place. Thank you. Come to EQ Kids Club.
Well, we're gonna have his birthday party here, so we're very excited because, like I said, it's his favorite place to come, and the fact that birthdays are so special, and I know that they would make it a special experience for him as well as for us too.
We love it here. We bring friends here all the time. In fact, every time I walk in here, Marcia cracks up, I think, because I have a new group of friends that I'm introducing to this play. If I could bring everybody to EQ Kids Club, I would.